Eastern Conference Finals could end tonight here in Boston. Celtics with back-to-back defensive gems, and they're just one win away from an NBA Finals appearance. But the Miami Heat looking to make sure there's no celebration in this building this evening. The only thing they want is everyone to have plans to fly to Miami for Game 7 on Sunday. Well, we don't know what's going to happen tonight. What we do know is the winner of this series will play the Golden State Warriors in the finals, as the Warriors knocking off the Dallas Mavericks last night in 5 games. As we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by Chai. And good evening, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. This series has been like a heavyweight prize fight. Both teams have landed devastating uppercuts. Both teams have had to get off the canvas a couple of times. And both teams have needed trainers to make sure that their fighters come out for the next round. Mark, there's no question the Celtics don't want this fight to go to distance. What do they have to do to make sure that doesn't happen?
Well, the key is with your best players. They have one of the very best 1-2 punch in talents in all of basketball in Tatum and Brown. They got to look to set the tone, and that doesn't mean just scoring. That means embrace the challenge offensively and defensively at the same time. Numbers efficient and effective by both guys. Stellar job of getting guys involved and taking over offensively at times. They're going to set the tone defensively, but they're going to need help, coach.
And they've gotten that help, particularly in the interior defensively, by Robert Williams and Al Horford. Williams has been absolutely spectacular. Hasn't played big minutes, but has a huge impact. Look at his ability to cover ground. Helps on the drive, goes for the steal, and then 2 steps is able to block a corner 3. Magnificent recovery. Here, he'll make some mistakes. He'll go for some shot fakes. He goes for one here on Martin, but he has the agility, the speed, and the athleticism to recover and block the shot. And then defending the pick and roll, drop coverage. He's able to dissuade Oladipo from getting to the rim, and he's still able to get to Tucker in the pocket. And on the offensive end, he's done a great job catching lobs and also giving them second shots through hustle. Here, 1 second shot, gets on the floor for a loose ball, and finishes the play. His numbers are not great. His impact, though, has been absolutely stellar.
Jeff, meanwhile, for the Miami Heat, for the first time in these playoffs, they trail in a series, and it just happens to be an elimination game. What do they need to do to force a Game 7?
Well, this game is about talent and belief. And the Heat have to believe they have enough talent and that they have enough help that they're able to get this job done. But they have been absolutely inept the last 2 games. You look at the starters' numbers. No one is performing up to capability. They have to perform today, and they have to be led by their best player.
And there's 2 things that I point the finger. Excuse me, defense. They've been an elite defensive team all year long. They got to get back to that. And then I point the finger directly to Jimmy Butler. He's got to be better. Subpar. Inability to break down this defense. They had the disrespect to say we're defending Jimmy Butler like he's a center, like he's a 5. An elite scoring talent in this league. You're defending him that way, daring him to be aggressive. He's got to put his head down, get to the free throw line, take some of those dash shots, but he's got to be aggressive. And he would tell you he's got to be better. Games 1 and 2, he was stellar. Games 3 to 5, he's averaged 9 points. He's got to be better to give this team a chance, Mike.
Of course, a big part of this series has been who's available to play game in and game out. For the latest, let's check in with Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Eric Spoelstra told us that 6th man of the year, Tyler Hero, has made some progress. And he said that Hero did everything that he possibly could to try to get back out here on the court for this game, but that groin injury will keep Hero out again, making it now 3 consecutive games that the Heat will play without him. And while Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry will be on the court, they've been limited by injuries of their own. I asked PJ Tucker what the vibe of the team is going into this elimination game, knowing that 2 of their best players are struggling. And he said there are a lot of emotions there when guys, they know they're not healthy, they're not themselves, but they're still playing. But the bottom line is, Tucker said, none of that matters. There are no excuses. It's about winning and finding a way to get it done. Despite recent struggles and subpar performances from Butler, Lowry, and Max Strus, who's gone 0 for 16 in the last 2 games, Eric Spoelstra said there will be no changes in the starting lineup tonight. Spoelstra said his message to Strus for this game was simply, let it rip. Mike?
right, Lisa. For the Heat, the challenge, win one game, play another day. For the Celtics, finish them off tonight, play for a title. Game 6 from Boston. We're getting close.